It does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the Nutraverse, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new immune tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint & Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products from me. And do not forget that my biggest life change has been through Kiara LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy. Okay, this is the energy supplement. Love it. Okay, just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super, super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo. Come on in. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey everybody, what's up? We're back. And I'm jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. What's up? How y'all doing today on this good Friday, love? Okay, hold up. Okay, no, it's fine. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't all blurry and shit. How y'all doing today? Let's see who's in the room. Hey, Saki, thank you for coming through and being the amazing moderator that you are. Okay, ready like SpongeBob. I know that's right. Okay. Hey, ranting with Ricardo, Nisi, Charnel, Quasia. When this woman speaks, Shantia, Jasmine, Anika, Chantel, Shamika, Isis, Kenzie, Purely Terry, I am she _Emerald, Nafisa's daughter, Trudy, Just Jazzy, Nikki Alexander, Glow Pops, Kayla Mathis, Steffi Benefield, Sam J, Latu, hey honey, Ebony, listen, Tawanza, Tishia, S. Kemple, Naturally Renee, Kalima, Brandy, Bianca, April Glow, Totally Celestial, Ashley Nicole, Miss Mina DeLeo, Kim Moyd, okay? Shakita Eason. Hey, Brittany, Jasmine, Jenny Kayla, Lime, okay? Listen, Stephanie Tyson, Kia B, Kimberly Anthony, Brianna Hannah, S. Collins, okay? Hey, Ricardo, Kira, Belinda, Anika, Victoria. All right, just saying hey to y'all before we get into today's topics, okay? Now, y'all hearing me? Y'all seeing me? We clear? Go ahead and let me know before we go ahead and get into it. Y'all, I just finished working out. Child, sitting there fucking around with TikTok will take forever on you. Make sure y'all following me on TikTok and on Instagram at Bondy Blue. Y'all know I'm at Bondy Blue on everything. And please check out our newly made Instagram and Facebook page for Ooh Ladies First Panel. Okay, it is OOH Ladies First Panel. Okay, on Instagram. All right, we're good. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into what is going on in my Instagram, shall we? And we're sharing the screen. So first of all, let's start with Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all, this picture was released. I don't know who this young man is with the broke hip. I don't know who that is. But And then the Peach Report Daily is like, come on, Potomac, like this looks good or something. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's going on here. Can someone elaborate for me and tell me what the fuck I'm looking at? His hip is broke. They're wearing t-shirts. Some of them aren't wearing t-shirts. In the words of Ronnie DeVoe, placement. Placement. What's happening here? So many different looks happening all at one time. I don't understand. Okay? Child, I'm looking at it, trying to figure it out. First of all, let's start with Giselle up there at the top. Giselle, I know you're all the way back there away from the rest of the girls, which is why I'm like, what's going on with this what? Placement. Because the placement doesn't seem right, okay? And I'm more inclined, y'all see Jeff, this is Makeup Machine is Jeff. He is Monique Samuel's makeup artist, and I love Jeff. Jeff is amazing, okay? And Jeff said, okay. And I feel like that's my sentiments exactly, which is why I liked his comment. Hey, Jeff. Why is Ashley not made to wear one of the terrible t-shirts? Why is Candace and the new girl not made to wear one of the terrible t-shirts? Wendy, why are you wearing a t-shirt with this glittery, like, why is Robin doing it? It's terrible. I mean, why is Karen doing it? Karen is probably the one that, I mean, honestly, Candace looks best, but Candace looks good because Candace looks like she's just wearing an outfit she's wearing to the club or something. Like, you know, cut off jeans and this long glittery ass shirt, you know. Oh, girl in the back looks good, but this look together, all of these looks thrown together, all of this glitter with the t-shirts thrown together, is that UGG? Like, what is that? Y'all, this is making my head hurt. I want it to make sense, and it doesn't. Thank you, SC Gerard, for the super chat. I finally made it live, and now I can wish you happy belated birthday. You keep me entertained at work. Thank you so much, love. Ashley was pregnant. That doesn't mean she couldn't wear a t-shirt. I mean, Robin's not pregnant, but she looks like she has a stomach, and still she has on the ugly t-shirt. Okay, that's the guy who designed the Teflar bags and shirts. They're doing some type of photo shoot. It looks bad. Thank you for the information, Swan. Ashley is wearing one, but the logo isn't present. Oh, she was lucky. She didn't get one with that. That's what it is. Okay, so those three younger ones are the ones that were lucky not to get whatever the fuck is. It's bad. It is. If everybody was wearing jeans, it would be different. But the mixing of the sparkles, it's a partnership with UGG, Bondy. Okay, that's great. I'm glad that everybody is making their money, but the execution is sketch. The execution is not giving what it needed to give. These looks aren't what they need to give. I don't know who's the creative director. I don't know who is in charge of the girls. Okay. Telfair looks like his hip is broke. Bravo doesn't care about y'all because they consistently release bad looking pictures of their cast of the shows, specifically the ones with black women. I mean, let's bring it in again. What is happening here? I'm not happy about this at all. I'm not happy about this at all. Candace looks the best. Candace and that new girl look the best. Everybody else looks like they didn't know what they were showing up for. And the photo looks heavily Photoshop, copy and paste. Child, let me see. I know there were more. I feel like there were more from this terrible photo shoot. I'm just trying. Oh, here we go. Yes, there's more. Okay. We're here for a special promo shoot for Telfar X UGG. I mean, sorry. Can't wait to see when things are in capital letters. I want to like spell them out. Child, they thought they was dipping and doing it. Look at them. They thought they was dipping and doing it, girl. If I was them, I would have thought I was dipping it and doing it as well. But no, it's a no for me. It's a no. This picture specifically, I don't know, like, why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Why is Giselle all the way back there to the point where she's blurry? What's happening here? Candace is giving nice little thigh and butt. I feel like the new girl is giving, but she's like on my own. She's giving on my own. Ashley is giving, I'm pregnant and I'm looking into the future, but I'm also giving bottom boobs. So you can pretty much guess that I'm going to be the same. I'm going to be on bullshit, but you're not going to be able to tell me anything because I'm pregnant. Robin is in the back, fading into the background like she does all the time. Fading into the background because you're a backup dancer. You're a backup singer. You really shouldn't be a full cast member because you're not giving what? Anything. Okay. You're the background, sister. Okay. Which is why I don't understand why your foreground is standing further in the background. Giselle, that's her foreground. That's the one who's always in front of her. Okay. While she's in the back. Okay. Karen, listen, Karen, you did what they told you to do. Honestly, I feel like you and Wendy did what they told y'all to do, but I'm also liking, some things about, not really, but first of all, Wendy's stomach looked good. Wendy and her cutoff and her big hair look good. The skirt, I hate it. Karen is doing her side pony. I hate it. Her makeup looks okay, I guess maybe a little bit too much, but you never know what they did that day. The high-waisted glittery skirt with the arms. I think she looks good, but I think the look is terrible. And I think the mixing of t-shirt fabric with glittery fabric, it doesn't play well on camera. And dude, why is your top buttoned? And then as we come down, the little stomach is out, but it's not ripple effect. It's not giving what it's supposed to give for this pickaboo that you're giving us. And then he's like on the floor, serving it for their God. I know that's what he felt. But when I look here, I'm like, they made a fool of you. Tell me why. Tell me why. I'm done with this. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say tonight. Okay. Y'all are saying that the word on the curb is that Big Bank Bisha, okay, light-skinned Keisha, whatever y'all want to call Keisha, okay, because y'all be mad that she light-skinned Keisha as if y'all don't understand having several different Keishas at the school and having to differentiate between this Keisha and the other Keisha, which was a little browner. So we called this one the light-skinned Keisha. She didn't have to be Tisha Campbell light-skinned, but she was light enough at her school to be called the light skin of the Keishas. Either way, y'all think she gonna be on Real Housewives of Atlanta because she kicking it with LaToya. And I thought LaToya wasn't even gonna be on the show. I thought she had quit. I thought she wasn't gonna be there for that $1,000 check. And now y'all telling us that Bing Bang Bisha, everybody's brown skin. Everybody that's black, whether they are light skin or not, is technically brown skin. It's just a variant of the brown. Okay. Come on, y'all. Come on. Let's get off of that. I said what I said. Move on. But yeah, she's going to be a friend to the show if that. She's going to be a friend to the show if that. I just can't. I don't see it. I don't see them bringing her on as a full-time housewife, somebody that's trying to become a full-time housewife. I don't care if she is a little co-star on Ghost in Them, on Star. No, I don't subscribe. I don't believe. Child, some of y'all think I'm light skinned. I keep trying to tell y'all I'm not. Okay, I am caramel complected. Okay, Tisha Campbell is light skinned around my way. Okay. But it doesn't even matter. Okay. I don't even care. Like, she gonna be a friend to the show if that. And we're gonna see if LaToya get a full peach, because that bitch was a friend to the show last time, and they said she was gonna continue to be what? A friend. So what? The show. So we'll see how that works out. But that's what y'all are out here saying. So I talked about the ladies' first panel, on the ladies' first panel, this whole Falynn situation. Up and Adam did this, very somber interview where she, very strategically dressed in this beautiful white suit, giving you amazing boob, hair, skin, makeup. She's dressed in white to give off the I'm the victim vibe. And it's not that I don't feel like she is the victim, because I do feel like this is all flaw. All of this, you know what I'm saying? Whether she cheated with somebody or not, your husband fucking with a girl who you thought you was getting cool with, and that girl smiling all over social media about it, like she don't know that we don't know that. I mean, like, she think we don't know there was overlap. Let me say it like that. Because we believe that there was overlap, okay? But this interview was boring. This interview was tiring. This interview didn't give what it was supposed to give. The only thing we really understood from this interview was that Falynn says, I did not cheat on him. She found out about Portia and Simon's relationship on social media, just like everybody else. This has been very difficult because she has been a mother to his children, those that did not come out of her body, those that need extra help, that are special needs. She has been there for. She is selling us on the story that she is not about the money. She's not about the trips. She's not about the lavish lifestyle. And that's what Simon wanted, which is probably why he enjoys Portia's company so much, because they're into the same flossy, glossy, stuntastic type shit, where, Falynn is explaining herself as a spiritual gangster, which means that, she's lighting incense and sage and, playing around with her crystals under the moonlight, which I respect, understand, and can, empathize with. But I still felt like this interview was to make Simon look bad without actually having to make him look bad, in my opinion. And it did just that, because before it even came out, this is the email he sent to Falynn. Good afternoon, Chris. I'm sorry. Didn't he send this to Falynn? I thought he sent this to Falynn. It says, post an email and text from Simon Gubadia allegedly asking for her to issue a statement and threatening to sue. I'll just read it and we'll see what it matters. See what it says. Good afternoon, Chris. Thank you for speaking with me just now. As we discussed, I would appreciate it if you would ask your client, Chris is her lawyer, if she will agree to issue a brief statement that could be publicly released, which states, I recently made a statement that Simon only gets caught when he wants to get caught. That was widely reported. To be clear, I do not believe that Simon was ever unfaithful to me during the course of our marriage, and I know of no evidence to suggest that he was. I will have nothing further to say regarding the matter. I'm going to just say right here, you can suck my dick. Don't tell me what to say. Don't tell me how to address what has occurred, and don't tell me how to feel. And damn sure, don't tell my lawyer what to tell me, as if I can be sunned or something by someone I'm paying for legal counsel. Simon, go on away from us with this, because we didn't like you before. We thought you were a creepy, nasty old man that wants to fuck on young girls for 2 to 5 years until he's ready to move on to the next young girl, until eventually somebody fucks you into the grave. Okay, I think that's the life he wants for himself. Good for you. However, whatever, whenever, I can tell that you probably really are a narcissistic, self-important asshole who, because he has money and because he is from, Nigeria or Africa or wherever he is, because, y'all tend to have an air about yourselves. I know where I come from, African American. So, I'm going to shit on you because I know what tribe I came from and you don't. It's like, hey, fuck you. It's not our fault. That's the vibe that some Africans give sometimes, which is why people are always trying to create differentiation between African Americans and Africans. But I don't live in that space. We have differences. We can have misunderstandings, but I'm handling everybody on a case-by-case basis, okay? And Simon Gubadia is working on my fucking nerves. This shit pissed me off. Like, tell her to say, to be clear, I do not believe that Simon was ever unfaithful. Nigga, you're engaged to the girl who, first of all, you convinced Falynn to get on the show, which makes me feel like you and Portia were definitely in cahoots ahead of time. Like, and Falynn did say that they got on the show, marriage starts going downhill. You the one that filed for divorce, took it back, and then filed again. I just really feel like Simon is definitely more so the bad guy in this situation. Portia is out to get what she can get. Opportunistic, fucking on this nasty old worms having nigga for whatever reason, child, I don't know, but he's bitch made. And every time he gets on the internet to try to make Falynn look bad, he makes himself look worse. Him and his dentures, making himself look worse. Doesn't make Falynn look bad, but y'all were trying to act like Falynn wasn't trying to get attention, but you can't tell me that there was nothing disingenuous about that interview. You can't tell me that. There was definitely moments of, I call bullshit during Falynn's interview. And it wasn't any specific moment where she said something. It was more so along the lines of the vibe it gave. Like, I'm just going to sit up here and I'm not going to place any blame. I'm going to keep it on the high road and everybody's going to see that he's a bad guy and they're going to recognize that I'm not the bad guy. And it's just I'm going to do it without having to do the dirty work, basically, which is cute and very smart. But the truth of the matter is, you could have said all this shit on Instagram as soon as this came out. You could have got on Instagram Live and said, I did not cheat on him. He's lying. I do not care about him and Portia being together. I am going to miss the family dynamic. I tried to work on it. Obviously, his head was in another place. That's it. That's all. That interview was too fucking long for the information that we did get from it. It was too slow. Even if you are still emotional about this situation, get it the fuck out and get out of my face with this. Okay? Because all of the shit that she said could have been said months ago. It wasn't nothing that was like, oh my God. Like, it wasn't nothing like that. So, I'm tired of everybody. I'm tired of the Gubadias. I'm tired of Falynn and whatever her new name is. I'm tired of LaToya, because LaToya thinks somebody give a fuck about her, sitting up there talking about whatever Falynn, no last name, said. Bitch, you going through a divorce too. We could be calling you LaToya, never ever no last name, bitch. Didn't you and your old man just break up? But you got time to get online and be, an asshole about what's going on between Falynn and her man? Like, I really don't understand the vitriol, LaToya. Like, what did Falynn do to you at this point for you to still have something to say about her? Hasn't she suffered enough? You know what I'm saying? Hasn't enough happened to Falynn for you to just be over there eating your food with light-skinned Keisha? Oh, I guess not. But yeah, she says, please focus on your fourth baby daddy, respectfully. Ma'am, when was Falynn focusing on you? Can you send me the post, or can you link us in the post that happened in order for you to say that? Like, and here go another one. Okay, this is Simon's baby. So we mixing up the kids again. I'm tired. I'm tired of Real Housewives of Atlanta. It just ended. LaToya is always drunk. That's no excuse. Like the video. Cut out your favorite portions and share it to Instagram. Send it to my stories. At me. Like the video. Okay? I'm tired of all of them. Let's go ahead and move on from there. Okay, what else is going on? Let me see. I have to go back to my Instagram to see if there's anything else that I saved that I want to talk about. Okay, so Safaree and Erica Mena, because I can never stop talking about them because they're always telling us something about their lives that we did not ask them. What for? We did not ask you about your life, but you're telling us. Do you know why? Because you're going to be on the upcoming season of Love and Hip Hop, even though you're going to act like it's beneath you at this point. Child, anyway, it seems like Erica Mena and Bambi are simply not here for Safaree Samuels' request to be in the delivery room. As previously reported, Safaree Samuels is afraid that Erica Mena won't allow him in the delivery room when she gives birth. His fears come as a result of the pair's highly publicized and turbulent relationship coming to an end, as Erica Mena recently filed for divorce. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Safaree Samuels allegedly stated the court should step in to assure that he'll be allowed to witness the birth. Now, Erica Mena and Loving Hip Hop Atlanta Bambis have seemingly responded to Safaree. Yesterday morning, Thursday, Erica Mena appeared to respond to reports on Safaree's expectation to be let in the delivery room. She inserted an eye alongside a prayer emoji, writing, "Here I go getting dragged in the media and none of y'all even know the real story. Let me be pregnant and get through this time in peace." A couple of hours later, Erica Mena uploaded. After her upload, Bambi proceeded to issue a comment as well. "When you're giving birth, you need someone by your side to support you and tell you it's going to be okay, pass you ice chips, hold your hand, and put you at ease. If you are only allowed to have one person in a delivery room with you, why the hell would you choose to be in there with someone who don't like you? The fuck?" Because you decided to let the person that don't like you shoot up your club and impregnate you, and that makes them an equal partner in the life, therefore maybe in the birth. I don't know. And that's just me answering Bambi's question. And it also made me feel like, Bambi, what's going on with you and Scrappy? Because there was no reason for you to comment on this unless you going through a similar situation with your man, because she is also pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She's also pregnant right now. And her and Scrappy are always going through ups and downs. Okay? I'm in labor and delivery getting monitored. Sabrina Bonsul, we're praying for a healthy delivery for you. Now, here's the thing, y'all. Okay, they say rumor has it Safaree cheated and got a girl pregnant. Allegedly, child, we'll see. Here's my thing. As a woman, I feel like it is definitely up to the woman to decide who is in the room with her when she has her baby. Absolutely. Like, if I don't want you in the room because you an old fuck ass nigga, and I don't want you fucking up my energy while I'm in here trying to bring life into the world, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important for the woman's psyche and her mind and space to be, you know, as positive as possible. And if he is not going to lend to that, then he does not need to be in the room. Period. But at the same time, I already gave y'all a Pose review, love. But at the same time, I feel like this is just nasty, messy. A lot of it seems vindictive. Y'all want to argue with me about this as if y'all have not seen Erica and Safaree on social media. Yes, Safaree is an asshole, but I think that Erica is using the kids against him. She's using the kids to, you know, exert her power in the situation, to get back at him, to be vindictive, to be whatever. I don't like that. I just don't. She can do whatever she wants to do with her labor and delivery, as far as I'm concerned, because it's all about what's best for her and her psyche when she's having a baby. I totally agree with that. But I still feel like she's being spiteful. I still feel like women really need to stop doing that, because I think it's fucked up. It's fucked up. But I do feel like he could stand his ass outside the hospital room and wait. I do. Just saying. The beef with Erica, not their child. Right. But she's having their child. So if he's not going to be supportive in the way she needs him to be, then I can understand her not wanting him to be there. But I also feel like this is just more of them being immature, more of both of them acting an ass, to be honest, because Safaree can handle things better. But I do appreciate the fact that Safaree is willing to go to court to make sure that she's not allowed to, like, just push him out of his children's life, because there are so many of you men out there, men that I know personally, that will allow a woman to keep you away from your child when all you have to do is go to court. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all would rather allow for the child to
think you don't want to be there, you know, or think that you don't have time for them just because you don't want to deal with the court systems or you don't want to have to deal with their mom. And it's fucking tiring. So I'm not going to be mad at Safaree for fighting to make sure that he's a part of his child's life in whatever capacity, because there are so many of you men out there that don't give a fuck. And even if y'all do give a fuck a little bit, y'all don't care enough to fight to that extent. Judges are being more open and fair to men these days. When it comes to certain things, I'm not exactly upset about that. But I also want to keep in mind that it's never going to be fully equal, because the woman is the one that has to give up her body for the baby. So she's always going to have a little bit more of a say to me, because it literally has to happen through her own being, through her own life. Like, the man does not have to put himself in physical danger in order for this child to come into the world. All he got to do is nut. And in boom, bow, pow, you know, somebody else has to do all the heavy lifting and hard work to bring a baby into this world. So I always feel like women should have a little bit more of the control in that situation, just based off of how this goes. Okay. But I still feel like it's some, you know, little girl, little boy shit, some immaturity happening with them. And hopefully we'll see it all play out on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because that's what I want. It's really what I want at this point. You guys, let's talk about Dr. Heavenly. Can we do that? Oh, child, why y'all put up that bad picture of Dr. Heavenly with no makeup at all? Y'all wrong for that. Dr. Heavenly didn't piss y'all off, though. So Married to Medicine star Dr. Heavenly Kimes is currently in the hot seat for sharing her controversial opinions on employment. She tweeted, #Job101. Work for free or for lesser pay. Prove yourself to your employer. Trust me, if you are good, they will hire you with top pay in no time. #Heaven help us. #Dr. Heavenly. #Married to Medicine. Now, mind you, people drug her for this. So she went on social media live. She went on YouTube live yesterday to talk about it and say that it is true and all of this and this and that. And I just came to give my opinion. Work for free. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna X out of that. Let's talk about that. Work for free. Thank you, Quaisha, for the super sticker. I appreciate you, love. So I don't agree with Dr. Heavenly. I definitely have interned for people. I definitely have worked those smaller jobs, and I have, you know, gone through the ranks, but I've also hit a ceiling. As a Black woman working in corporate America, thank you, Natasha, working at a news station, I was able to climb, but only so far. A lot of the Black people were only able to climb, but so far. There were no Black executive producers. There were no Black managers that were actually counted. You might be a manager as far as your nameplate, but when it came time to have meetings, there were all white people in that room deciding what needed to happen. And most of the people that were executing it, technically, most would probably be Black people. Just saying. They're white people, of course, but I'm just saying, most of the people that make the decisions are always white people. There's always a roof. So when you're telling me to work for free, you're telling me to be a slave. I don't appreciate that sentiment. I do feel like there are certain jobs where interning benefits you. It did benefit me to intern there like I did for free. I interned there for like maybe 1 month for free. And then I got hired part-time. And that was a job I had for 8 years. But they mistreated me. And when they realize that you're a hard worker, they use you. And then they bring in other people on top of you for you to help train to be your boss. That happened to me many times. No matter how hard I worked, no matter how good of an employee I was, they always found a way to work me to death and never give me my just due. And that's as far as pay. That every time it came to seniority, now all of a sudden the rules have changed when it comes to my seniority. When it comes time for me to get off from work, now when it comes to my vacation time and my sick time, now all of a sudden the rules are changing. So no, I don't agree with what Heavenly said. And I also feel like, when the fuck was the last time Heavenly had to work for somebody? People who are Heavenly's age, they like to tell younger people that, because that is what worked when they were younger. It did work maybe in the 70s, 80s, and 90s for you to intern for people, and then you get on and they will reward you for your hard work. Yes, that happens sometimes, but a lot of the times it doesn't. A lot of the times, and for most people, these people don't want to pay what is adequate for people to live. That's really what it is. The main issue we are having is in this society, in this country right now, is the fact that there are a whole bunch of corporations that want to pay people the bare minimum for these fucking jobs that take up all the people's life, all of their time, 40 plus hours a week. I only get 2 days off. Then you hardly won't give me sick time. Then I got to fight with you for vacations. And then y'all want to tell me how I can take the vacations. You want too much fucking control of people's lives for that little bit of money, in my opinion, which is why I no longer want to work for other people in that capacity. And I will be working for myself, or I will be someone who is, brought in to do jobs, freelance, whatever. I will freelance, but I will never sign on to work for someone in that capacity again. It does not jive with my spirit. For some people are worker bees. Some people don't need to know. They need their little 40 hours. They get their check. They go home. That's all they need to think about. That's for them. And that's for some people. But for a lot of us, we can no longer take the emotional, mental, physical abuse that goes along with some of these jobs where y'all want people to give up everything, and you give them nothing really in return. You give them a little bit of money that's barely enough for them to pay their student loans, barely enough for them to pay their bills, barely enough for them to not have to live somewhere where they got to worry about somebody robbing them or killing them or raping them. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to tell somebody to work for free in 2021, where the people who used to work for all of the money don't even want to come back to work, because now they didn't realize how much y'all overwork us in America. This mindset of work. Oh, you don't have nothing to do? Find something else to do. Oh, you tired? Don't take a break. Stand up. Work. Look like a slave. Work until you die. Oh, you want to go to sleep? Don't sleep. You know what? You'll sleep when you're dead. No, bitch, you'll die because you did not sleep. You'll die because you did not sleep. That whole mindset of work yourself into an early grave so somebody could realize how. No, I'm not here for that. I also feel like, however, there are a lot of younger people that don't have good work ethic. Y'all think everything is supposed to happen quickly. Y'all don't really want to work for anything. So I do think there are times when not working and getting experience definitely benefited me. I worked in television. I worked in production. So, of course, internships were good for people in production, but you only did that for so long. You only did that while you were in college. After college, nobody was working for free. And I'm damn sure not going to have worked somewhere for 8-9 years and then come back and want to work for free or work for a little bit of money after I've already put my time in. That sounds like slavery to me. I'm not fucking doing that. So Dr. Heavenly can take her old ass antiquated advice, because it does, a wrong clock, a dead clock, okay, will be right twice a day. Meaning that sometimes, yes, that does work. It does. But ageism, there are a whole bunch of things that play a part. But a lot of the times I feel like, as a human being, when it comes to your career, when it comes to your work life, you should always think about what is best for you, short term and long term. If this job is going to try to kill you, don't work there your whole life. Get in and get out. Get in until you can get something else and get your ass out. A lot of people get tied down to jobs and be scared to move from one job to the next. Then people will fire you. If you get sick, they will fuck over you. They will not care. I didn't have to come on the job many a times with pneumonia, about to fucking die. Okay? Ran out of sick days because they only gave me 1 week of sick days. I was supposed to get over pneumonia in a week. And then that was at the beginning of the year. So I catch pneumonia. I'm out for all of the sick days that y'all give me, because it used to be 10 and then it became 7. So I used up all my sick days on one sickness. And then I got to go through the rest of the year not getting paid every time I get sick. Like, I'm not getting sick because of this fucking job. Like, I'm not getting sick because you put me out. This job requires for me to be out in the elements. If a job requires me to put myself in harm's way, they need to adequately make up for that with sick time, with vacation, with benefits. Back in the day, they actually did that. Back in the day, they would actually give you that. Nowadays, they don't. Nowadays, they want you to work your ass off for absolutely nothing. That environment needs to change. And what Dr. Heavenly said does not change that environment. It only makes it worse. What you said? Bondy, I'm 45 and I'm not trying to work myself to death. 3 days is it for me. I don't think I can work Monday through Friday for anyone anymore. I give a job 2 years max. Preach, little sister. I'm telling you, life is too short for people to be out here thinking that giving their life over to these corporations is going to pay off for them one day. It's not. Unless you some ass kissing white boy that knows somebody, it's not gonna work for you. Unless you some ass kissing white girl that fucked the right person, it's not gonna work for you. I'm just saying. I watched it with my own eyes. But go off, Dr. Heavenly, person that works for herself and can dictate her own hours and has been doing that for a very long time and loves what they do. It's so funny. You know what I'm saying? But she did tell y'all, find something, you know, somewhere you really want to work. Like if you want to work for a company and you need to prove yourself to them because you want to work for them, that's one thing. But these little odd jobs that we, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul, getting jobs just to make sure that we can pay to eat and live some fucking what? No. I would, if it was change them hoes like you change underwear if you feel like it. Thank you, Jersey Girl, for the super chat. People had to fight and die for better pay, 8-hour work days, safe workplace, and a weekend corporations didn't just give it to workers. No, they didn't. That's why I don't agree in just giving up your work and your time for free. Let me tell you something. Your time, your energy is the most important thing you have in this world. Is your time, your energy. People spend too much time working on somebody else's dream, on somebody else's $1 million corporation, $1 billion corporation, without it adequately giving to you in a way that benefits your life and makes you feel happy. Most people are miserable because they hate their fucking jobs and they can't figure out a way to get past that, you know? The mayor's office in Baton Rouge worked my ass off for 4 years. Hey, babe. And gave me $1 more. I went above and beyond, and they still didn't care. That's why my ass is in Dallas making way more. I know that's right. Okay, make your money, honey. Hey. Hey. But anyway, y'all. Yeah. Heavenly said that's because it started on Married to Medicine for free. That's different, though. That's different. That's totally different than telling somebody to work at Amazon for free. Okay. Right. No, definitely agree. Everybody not meant to work out for themselves. Everybody is not meant to be an entrepreneur. Some people are worker bees, and that is nothing wrong. We need worker bees. We need some of y'all that just want to work and get y'all, but y'all should also be adequately compensated for your work. And telling people, ooh, huh? Yeah, remember I bought the mosquito repellent from Avon. Is the box open, motherfucker? The box is, I mean, I don't know what to say for. You put that in there?
I must have put the wrong label.
I'm so confused.
This is what you ordered, right?
Yes, that's what I ordered.
That's all you ordered.
That's all I ordered from Avon. And they sent me, what the fuck that's about? So, child, thank you for the super sticker.
Wait, I don't know what the fuck happened here. Because they say Manhattan. Oh, Avon. East Point.
That's probably where it's from. All right, y'all, let's move on. Did y'all know that Wendy Williams tried to holler at Gary Owens when he was on her show? I was watching it last night, and she definitely was like, she was interested in him when they did the movie together, when they did, y'all know, come on, help me.
That skin so soft?
Yeah, that's what I got for the mosquito repellent, because they say the skin so soft is like the best thing. So that's what I bought.
I haven't seen skin so soft in so long.
I know, that's why it took so long to get here. I ordered it before I left. But yeah, y'all. Okay, so Gary Owen and Wendy Williams. So now that Gary, huh? If them shoes came that fast, that is amazing. The Nikes I ordered yesterday. I know, and my Nikes come tomorrow. Anyway, so stop interrupting me. I'm not done. I'm still working. Hey, y'all. Think like a man. Yes. All right. Oh, let me see.
No, finish.
I do need to finish. You are interrupting me, but I want them to see if these them. These are them. Them hoes came quick. Listen, show y'all my new sneaks. You heard me. You heard me. Ain't they nice, y'all? I wanted to give me a pair of white ones. Get the Scotch Guard. Gotta try them on. 8.5. These are, before we get back into the topics, because we're gonna get back into it, y'all. But I wanted to show y'all my shoes. These are the Nike Flyby Mid 2s, and I got some just to have more flat shoes to do squats in, because I figured out that jumping in my other shoes is great, but when you need flat surface, okay, some white. Y'all like them? Thank you. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm sorry, y'all. So yeah, Wendy and Gary and them. Now that Gary Owen is nearly single, Wendy Williams is shamelessly shooting her shot. As previously reported, Gary Owen's wife, Kenya Duke, filed for divorce earlier this year. They were married for 18 years. Wendy Williams had the comedian on her show earlier yesterday. I mean, well, not today, yesterday, because I was watching it last night and I saw when she was flirting with him. And I was like, I wonder how long it's going to take the blogs to pick it up. And when I woke up this morning, it was on the blogs. But they were in Think Like a Man together. And Wendy said, the first time we met, Think Like a Man, I was married, you were married. I was looking like, okay, who's that? I was married at the time. I'm not dead. And Gary appeared to be flattered. He said, that's shocking. With all the attractive men on Think Like a Man, that's kind of shocking. I mean, there are a lot of attractive men. And yeah, you will put Gary at the end of the list. Probably either before or after Kevin, depending on how you feel. But Wendy assured him, you stuck out to me. Wendy confessed that she often intimidates men, and Gary clarified, I'm not officially divorced. He then pointed out that they have adult children as he responded to Kenya Duke's claims that he's a deadbeat dad. Because she did say that. Recently, she put that out, but I've been ignoring his wife because I've been feeling like she's been doing way too much running of her fucking mouth about their relationship, bitch. Ain't nobody got time for that? Both of those have your name, don't they? One of them. Okay, let me see that one. I don't know what this is, but I just sent that application off yesterday, so I don't know what this is unless they sending me stuff back. Completed. Yeah, I already sent it. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you for the super chat. To make sure, I guess. I'm about to say, because I just filled this out and sent this shit off. Okay. Before Housewives, we had the classic show Every Single Martin and other shows. I missed the 90s Bondy. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know where that came from, but don't we all? Thank you so much, Teresa Jack, for the super sticker. Wendy trying to get what Gary is kind of gross to me, but not surprising. You know, Gary does look like he's been bulking up since he got a divorce. I think it's funny how niggas be all fat and out of shape when they marry, but as soon as they leave their wives and all of a sudden y'all want to be in the gym doing push-ups and shit. Anyway, he added, I've been silent the whole time because social media is like a soap opera and I was a guest for the divorce and I don't plan on being a regular cast member. And I'm glad. That's why he never spoke on it. I'm glad he didn't. But she's been getting up there every other day trying to blast him, talking about he's a deadbeat dad to grown fucking kids. And it's like, yeah, I haven't spoken to my adult kids in a while, but it's not because I don't care about them. I don't love them. It's because we busy. You know, it happens. They're in college, whatever. They're grown. I have a life. When asked if a secret baby was involved, he said, no, nothing like that. It's not scandalous. This is one of those. It's not a tragic ending. You're with someone 23 years and the marriage ended and it happened. It's okay. It happened. I wanted to keep it private. I guess she didn't. He then addressed Kenya Duke's accusations that he cheated with the woman in Dallas. She made the accusations in a scathing social media post calling out Claudia Jordan and an unnamed friend. Y'all remember that? I talked about that. He says, I don't know where that came from. That's false. When Wendy Williams said Claudia Jordan is very attractive, Gary replied, she's been so good to me and Kenya, our whole relationship. I don't know where that came from at all. Damn. When asked if he had a girlfriend, he joked, I belong to the streets. Y'all, I'm sorry, but Gary Owen saying that he's for the streets is hilarious to me. Okay. But yes, she was definitely trying to make it messier than it really was. And I think that Wendy is thirsty, and I'm tired of Wendy shooting her shot and us seeing her, fool out lying around with people. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? Because every couple of months she show up with some new dude looking drunk in a car with Daisy Dukes on, embarrassing the fuck out of herself. Date somebody or let it go. But leave me alone. Okay. But yeah, y'all, I had to get the skin so soft, because we can't be out here getting bit up by the mosquitoes no more when we outside at night chilling and shit. Okay. Claudia has a man. I know she does. I don't know. They was trying to make it seem like it was about Claudia, but it really wasn't. Even Kenya wasn't really coming at Claudia. She was saying that Claudia's friend was a hoe trying to get her man. And it's just kind of like, girl, you and that man, it just didn't work out, honey. It's okay. It just didn't work out, honey. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. But yeah, Wendy, stop. I'm screaming drunk in the car with Daisy Dukes. So y'all know that's all she do. Every time I turn around, Wendy is somewhere in a terrible blonde wig, okay, with barely any makeup, with some tacky lipstick on, some booty shorts with no ass, and looking drunk with some, middle-aged, thick-ass white boy. Like that seems to be what she on. I use SSOS bath oil for repellent. Okay. Y'all be on it. All right. Moving along, y'all. So this gonna be the last subject, I think, because I had some other things I wanted to discuss, but I've talked about enough things and I want to just end this now, and I'll come back later for something else. But lastly, I wanted to talk about Naya Rivera, you guys. So if y'all remember, I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that, we'll just have a picture of her up. If y'all remember, when Naya Rivera passed away, she took her son with her out on a boat. I think it was Lake Lanier. People are was it Lake Lanier, you guys? I'm about to read, but I know people are constantly dying in the lake that she went in. It's usually choppy water. It's usually not safe. And she went out there with her son and then passed away. Okay. And I believe that she went out there to die on purpose. I think she went out there to say goodbye to her son in this very, cryptic, weird way. And then, she went down and left him and it was over. She died and left him there, and people were like, no, she wouldn't do that. And they were mad at me because they felt like it was fucked up for me to say that she would have brought her child out there. And I'm like, why is it fucked up for me to say it when it seemed like that's what she did? Now her father is coming out, okay? As the 1-year anniversary of her death approaches, her father is recalling their final phone conversation. As previously reported, the Glee star tragically drowned last July during a boating trip with her son, Josie, now 5. He survived and was found sleeping in the boat alone. Now her dad, George Rivera, has revealed that she FaceTimed him just moments before she disappeared. He told people she would always bounce stuff off me and she wanted to go swimming with Josie out in the middle of the lake. He said she told him there wasn't an anchor for the boat and he urged her not to jump in the water. I could see that the wind was blowing and my stomach was just cringing. I kept telling her, don't get out of the boat. Don't get out of the boat. It will drift away when you're in the water. He said their call disconnected roughly 3 minutes later. It was just heartbreaking. He added that he could do nothing but gaze at the screenshot he took of her during their call. In the picture, she was wearing sunglasses and a baseball cap, all smiles under the boat's canopy. He explained, I had this bad feeling that was just killing me. Shortly after, he was notified that Naya was missing. And he said it's still pretty much a big blur of pain almost a year later. Things are slowly coming a little bit more in focus, but I don't know if I ever find closure with this. I miss her every day. Does that not sound like somebody who knew what they was about to do? Thank you for the super chat. I own my own home care after working for 10 years for a company. I realized they had to build my own wealth. I realized I had to build my own wealth. Yeah, you do. You do. Thank you for the super chat, love. And shout out to you. That's what's up. Home care after, okay, so after home care, like type of for old people and stuff. That's what's up. My cousin does that. But yes, y'all, which I always felt, but people would get mad when you didn't agree that it was an accident. They would get so upset with me. And now this story comes out where this man basically said to her, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And she did it anyway. And then she just, the call disconnected. So you know what that means? That means she hung up. That's what that means. That means that, you know, I'm telling you what I'm doing, daddy. And then click. And then okay, so I see a lot of y'all. I wanted to talk about it because I feel like when it first happened, people were so mad at me for saying that I felt like she had done that shit on purpose, that it wasn't an accident. It was just way too many things that happened with it that just were cryptic and made me feel a way. That's a very likely Bondy. She probably decided at the last minute not to take his life with hers. And I ain't even say that. But I definitely felt like she took that little boy out there with her, either to say goodbye or for them both to go, and then she changed her mind. Whatever it was, I felt like she was intentional about passing away, about dying. I really do. And that just made me feel that even more. And you know, it's just, and they may not have wanted to say that at the time with insurance and all that type of shit, but I know what it looked like to me. Okay, I know what it looked like to me when the story first came out and everybody was so mad at me. So I just wanted to come to y'all and give y'all this little update, this little extra tidbit into that story. For people that called me a liar and said I was tripping and saying I was trying to be, you know, salacious. A lot of the times people misunderstand me. They think that there is something behind what I'm saying, besides what I'm saying or what I'm asking. Like if I ask a question, people think that, you know, they're putting all this extra meaning onto my question when my question is just that. Can you answer this question or no? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when I talked about this, people thought it was coming from some other place, but really it was just me feeling like this does not seem right. And it just makes it even more sad. And I think people didn't want to deal with that. And that's unfortunate, but it happens. Specifically with people like Naya. People who have been in the celebrity world, who have been in Hollywood all their lives. Probably terrible shit that happened to them. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. I say the same thing. People was mad at me too, Bondy. Crystal, child. Geminis are often misunderstood. Yes, we are. It never made sense. It was so out the blue. And then along with, like, y'all remember that post of her in the tub and all that? I was just like, yeah, nah. She was doing stuff for a minute that made me feel, you know, made me feel away. It wasn't Lake Lanier. It was Lake Peru. Okay, Lake Peru. Whatever. It was a lake that they know people be dying in. Child, but stuff keep happening at Lake Lanier. Y'all heard about that? Like, I was like, if something happened one more time at fucking Lake Lanier, what is going on? But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I got to come back in like 20 minutes so we can talk about Sisters and Encore. Encore was good, y'all. Them old bitches know they messy. Okay, even them old bitches who don't think they old. But it's like, bitch, if you was born in 1988, bitch, you was old too. Calm down. Okay, that's my age. You ain't young. Okay, we may be young. We may not be old, but we not young enough to call 40-something-year-olds old. Like, we just not. Like, if you 30-something, you can't be out here like, oh, this old ass 40-year-old bitch. Bitch, you like 5 years away. Calm down. Hey, Leah Lanier, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Bondy, I used to work on cruise ships and water is unpredictable. Someone that goes in and doesn't lower the anchor has to know the boat will drift. Sounds like she was saying goodbye. Thank you so much, Leah. And I said the same thing at the time, that she had been out there several times. Her knowledge of that water made me feel like she knew what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I have not reviewed the Upshaws. I don't know if I will review the Upshaws, but I am watching the Upshaws. It's really good. I need to watch that last episode again where she told him to get the fuck out because he took her money for school and used it on something else.
I didn't think they was gonna use fuck. They was using shit so much.
Yeah.
Maybe you can say shit on Netflix, but
no, you can say everything on Netflix.
You know, but I thought they was gonna keep it.
Nah, y'all need to watch the Upshaws. Yeah. It's the show we didn't know we needed.
Tell me about it.
It's the show we didn't know we needed.
Tell me about it. Sure.
Where's the Avon? Where's the Avon at, B? Oh, hold up, y'all. Okay. So this is what I got. This is the Avon Skin So Soft Bath Oil. They said, this is what y'all told me. Y'all told me that this was supposed to keep the bugs away from me. This is what y'all said. So I ordered this. Tina, I think it might have been you who told me this.
They're gonna keep it away to an extent, just like the deep shit, but it ain't perfect. But it smells better than deep, you know what I mean?
Right. Yes, it does. Okay. All right. So this is what I got. But I'll be back at 3:50 so we could talk about I got pink soft and sensual kind, Bondy. Okay. This shit better work though. I'm gonna go sit outside tonight and see if it work. But yeah, y'all, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are interested in a review of Encore, the new show on BET, or if you want to hear me talk about how terrible Sisters was, then y'all will come back at 3:50 for the next live. All right, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to see me. I am going to try to start doing shorter live videos and just kind of maybe spread them out or edit them separately. I'm not too sure yet, but we're going to figure that out. Either way, comment down below and let me know how you've been feeling about these long lives. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one.